Thanks for joining us on News 9 at 6:30. I'm Sylvia Corkill. Just hours before a potential government shutdown, Republicans and Democrats reached a deal in the House passing a short-term funding bill. CBS News correspondent Michael George reports from New York.
The bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
Hours before the federal government was set to shut down, the House passed a last-ditch measure to fund the government through mid-November.
On the House floor, we passed by overwhelming numbers the ability to keep government open for the next 6 weeks. I asked Congress, we'll stay in session the next 2 weeks, continue to work to get this done.
House Speaker McCarthy decided to rely on Democrats to help push through his temporary funding plan.
We went from devastating cuts that would have impacted the health, the safety, and the economic well-being of the American people in 24 hours to a spending agreement that meets the needs of the American people across the board.
Meanwhile, the Senate still needs to approve the measure for it to take effect.
I think one of the things we've seen over the last decade or so is that we have more and more of these points where there's a disagreement and we walk right up to the very end.
Even if a deal is reached Saturday, it won't be long before lawmakers will have to scramble once again to reach a long-term agreement. Michael George, CBS News.
Now, some of the hard-right Republicans opposing McCarthy's government funding efforts have vowed to fight hard for their priorities and even threatening to shut it down. Oklahoma legislators on Capitol Hill are reacting to the House passing that continuing resolution while the Senate works through it. Representative Tom Cole issuing a statement saying, in part, I applaud Speaker McCarthy for taking this path forward. Government shutdowns are not the way to govern and do not work as a negotiation tactic. I thank him for his leadership to avert a shutdown.